And now let us shift our focus to West Asia, a region embroiled in escalating tensions. A new intelligence obtained by the United States reportedly suggests that Israel is preparing for a possible strike on Iranian nuclear facilities, a move that could risk igniting a broader conflict across the region. US officials have reportedly said that Washington has intercepted Israeli communications and observed military activity, including the movement of air munitions and the completion of an air exercise that has raised significant concerns in the Trump administration. While no final decision on a possible strike on Iran has been made yet, US officials allegedly say the likelihood of an Israeli strike has risen in recent months, particularly if a Trump-negotiated deal fails to remove Iran's uranium stockpile. Now, the report about US intelligence has already had a global impact, with oil prices jumping over 1% amid fears of a potential supply disruption in West Asia. And this isn't the first warning. A US intelligence assessment from February had already cautioned that Israel could attempt a strike this year using long-range missiles or aircraft to exploit Iran's degraded air defenses. But even with such tactics, US officials reportedly believe Israel lacks the capability to destroy Iran's nuclear program without US military support. Yet Tel Aviv has allegedly signaled it may act alone if Washington strikes a deal Israel deems unacceptable. And right now, those talks remain deadlocked, with Washington insisting that Tehran must not enrich uranium, a process that can enable weaponization, but is also essential for civilian nuclear power. And according to the International Atomic Energy Agency, Iran now holds nearly 275 kilograms of uranium enriched to 60%, close to the 90% purity level considered weapons grade. Experts say that could be enough if further enriched for up to 6 nuclear bombs. Tehran maintains its nuclear program is peaceful and reportedly says it will never seek nuclear weapons. But Special Envoy Steve Witkoff, who is leading the US delegation, said over the weekend that Washington could not allow Iran to have even 1% of an enrichment capability under an agreement.
We have one very, very clear red line, and that is enrichment. We cannot allow even 1% of an enrichment capability. We've delivered a proposal to the Iranians that we think addresses some of this without disrespecting them.
Despite the US submitting the proposal, Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei cast doubt on the negotiations on Tuesday.
Indirect negotiations existed back then, in Raisi's time too. But there were no results, and I don't think we'll bring results now. Who knows? We will not allow Iran to enrich uranium. It is a major overstep. No one is waiting for permission.
For now, the next round of talks are expected to take place in Europe this week. But with Israel signaling readiness to strike and Tehran openly defying demands on uranium enrichment, the stakes are rising and the window for diplomacy may be closing faster than expected.
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert. But what you will get is what we owe you, and that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, We will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.